sometimes following your gut's not the best policy.
Hey there, Casey Ship here, fitness model, hormone expert, and a master energy healer. I help goal-oriented women clear out the reason why nothing has worked and finally step into their purpose and get everything they've ever wanted.
I saw something today that a girl was like, I just want to remind you to always trust your gut. And while that may be true for some of you, all I know is I'm not typically talking to those type of people. The people that I work with are very high level, multiple plate spinners, kind of addicted to chaos. They thrive and lots going on, very successful people. The lady I talked to today has a company that does $150 million, okay? Has 4 kids. You know what I'm saying? That type of energy, got a lot going on. Or maybe it's the mom who's crushing it and she's got 4 kids and she's zip, zip, zap, all, always busy. We do good things, right? Our life's not boring. So those types of people typically are who I work with, because usually they have burnout, they have adrenal fatigue, thyroid issues, their energy is really low and they don't know why, they can't find answers. And here we come. When I saw that today about always trust your gut, I'm like, let me just say that never trust your gut. Those of you that are like me, always are in that frame of mind to go, 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 do, AKA sometimes fight or flight. Dude, telling somebody like that, that's highly charged up, anxious even, everything but calm, or even you could be like low, like grieving and tired. But if you're on that emotional scale, high or low, and you tell that person to trust their gut, you just can't trust it because you've got stored trauma, right? And the perfect analogy I heard this weekend, we were eating with John and his wife, and he said that this came from, who was it, Dan?
Yeah.
And said that, imagine a pilot, your first day on, right? Learning how to be a pilot. Guy next to you is like senior pilot, whatever you want to call him. You're up there flying, and boom, you hear this loud noise in the back. And you'd probably be like, holy shit, you'd probably start tripping balls, just shitting your pants. We're going to die. Your mind goes straight there. Meanwhile, you look over at him and he's like, dude, that's just a so-and-so door. Like, keep going. We're good. It happens every day at 3 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? But because this guy's that doesn't make any sense because I said highly charged or whatever. But that's a whole nother analogy about why you shouldn't trust your gut, because your initial reaction, it's more like reaction. Because today I'm going to teach you about intuition on Friday. There's a big difference in trusting your gut, following your heart, using your intuition. Most people think
a lot of times you'll confuse your heart with your gut.
And sometimes you'll confuse a reaction with your gut. And your reaction has everything to do with your experience, because that guy had no experience, right? It's his first time trying to fly. He has no experience. So of course he's going to think the worst thing. So a lot of people will judge what they need to be doing, or this next phase in life. They'll be judging their current situation using their gut from like past stories and traumas and what?
If there's fear involved, it's your gut. If there's not fear involved, it's your heart. Your heart would, if fear's involved, it's your gut. Your gut tells you don't jump off this. That's fear involved. You don't do that. Your heart tells you this will be amazing. I'm going to fly like crazy.
Also, your gut has everything to do with emotionally low self-esteem, low confidence. Like, it's your can-do type of energy.
And it's probably the most unhealthiest part of an American's body.
Absolutely.
Gut health is terrible.
Gut health is terrible.
So if you're going with your gut, you're going with the most unhealthy part of your whole system.
100%. Does this make sense? Does this all make sense? So, ladies, those of you that are working with me especially, dude, you got to use your heart and intuition. But the problem is that a lot of times if you come from trauma and you've got all these stories of, I can't trust anyone,
Heart's not safe.
Your heart's not safe. And so you've had to close it. And now you're going to keep attracting things to you that make you say, like, you can't trust yourself because a long time ago, something fucked with your self-confidence and made you not trust yourself.
Or your gut told you not to do it, and it turned out being you should have listened to your gut. And then you're trained that if your gut ever goes off, you should listen to it because bad shit's going to happen.
We're giving you all kind of angles here. This is kind of like that night we did the video on the scale. But a lot of women have stored trauma and they don't know it. They're like, oh, I had a good childhood. I'm like, that has nothing to do with trauma. It's just it's like programmings and belief systems about certain things. Yeah, so I just encourage you to increase your emotional intelligence so that you understand what a real emotion is, where you're feeling it in your body, where it's coming from. That's the biggest thing, is to understand where your emotions are coming from. Then you'll be able to discern and judge and decipher, like, okay, what's this, that, who is that, what's saying this. We're going to go over all this stuff on Friday in Ascend and Flow. It's going to be at 11 o'clock Eastern, to piggyback on my Don't Follow Your Gut. You can't tell a trauma survivor that. You can't tell a woman who's been through some shit. You can't tell a woman that's been cheated on, that's been fucked over, that's had to struggle everything for her whole life. You can't tell her that, because that's what got her in that situation, where she was going with her gut because of former, past experiences. So what you really have to do is learn how to open your heart, right? So you can receive messages from your crown from up here, okay, instead of judging everything based out of fear, which is what he said the gut's all about, around fear. So yeah, we got to open the hearts, and so we can have a clear mind, and then once you start trusting yourself by the feelings, right, not judging it based on what happened or what could happen on the fear. It's taking action out of a different place, but sometimes you don't know how to access that place because of walls and blocks and stuff like that. So we're going to just go over all that stuff on Friday. So Ascend and Flow Day 2, we're going to post the information. You can search the group in here in free group, but we'll post some more information probably tomorrow. I just wanted to come on here, clarify some stuff about the gut, because I know a lot of you are probably like, oh my God, I just thought you were supposed to follow your gut. So we're going to go deep, because here's the deal. How does this tie into fitness and weight loss, Casey? Wouldn't it be nice to know the difference in should you eat, shouldn't I eat? I probably should be doing this. I probably need to be doing that. I probably don't need to be doing that, versus sabotaging yourself with food and fitness and not doing this. You see what I'm saying? Letting people overstep boundaries, saying no when you mean yes, saying yes when you mean no. I got you. So we're going to go over everything so that you can manifest the fucking body. We're going to shed the bullshit. We're going to shed the fucked up stories and all the reasons why we can't have it, and tap into your becoming. We're going to do all that Friday. Okay, see you there.
This is it. I've got a free training, CaseyShip.com/register. Be sure to grab that and then join my free Facebook group and just reach out. Struggle is not required, so hit me up, CaseyShip.com/register. Talk to you soon.